reporter on the ground. Tragic news out of the Gold Coast this afternoon. 4 people have been confirmed dead after an accident at Dreamworld. It's understood a raft on a ride flipped over, trapping people in the conveyor belt. Let's go live now to our reporter on the ground, Johanna Marie. Thank you for your time. Actually, I'm not sure that Johanna can actually hear me at the moment, but we just have heard a media conference from Queensland Ambulance and also Queensland Police. The park is closed. There was limited information that Queensland Police could give us. The ride malfunctioned, we do know that. 2 people were ejected immediately and 2 people were caught under the ride. 2 males and 2 females. They suffered critical injuries, and as we have heard from Gavin Fuller from Queensland Ambulance, people on the ground, witnesses, did all they could, as did the ambulance service.
One of the rides have sustained some sort of malfunction, causing 2 people to be ejected from a ride. Another 2 people were caught inside the ride, 2 males and 2 females. They were assessed by Queensland Ambulance personnel and had all sustained injuries that were incompatible with living.
They were all adults aged between 32 years old and in their 40s. Let's go live now to Johanna Marie. Johanna, thank you for your time. We know that Dreamworld is shut now. We've just heard from Queensland Ambulance. We also heard from Todd Reid from the Queensland Police Service, who could only really give us some very limited information.
That's right, Laura. What we do understand is those 4 people were riding on Dreamworld's River Rapid ride at around 2 o'clock this afternoon, when it's understood the raft they were riding on flipped somehow and they got caught in a conveyor belt underneath. And police, as you said, have just confirmed 4 people were deceased in that accident. Now, how Dreamworld is proceeding at the moment, they have workplace health and safety officers here at the scene investigating exactly what happened, as well as a forensic crash unit from the Queensland Police Service is here to assist with that investigation. And we did just hear in the police conference that the state coroner will be overseeing this investigation. As you said, the park at the time was filled with thousands of people riding on these rides, and some possibly even witnessing this tragic event. So it is quite a shock to those people who have this afternoon come outside of Dreamworld, and now police say an investigation is well underway and will possibly continue tomorrow.
So we heard there from Queensland Police, Johanna, that we don't know yet if the 4 were related. The next of kin are yet to be advised. So Queensland Police said until their identity is fully established, that's why they're not giving away too much information. But as I understand it, and from what Queensland Police said in that media conference, there are a forensic police there, a forensic crash unit, workplace health and safety and detectives on the ground. So this is a full-scale investigation.
That's right, Laura. A major investigation well underway here. As you mentioned, workplace health and safety, as well as detectives. It's a massive incident here at Dreamworld, which has shocked many people here today. Let's take a listen.
There was just one little girl that survived.
What have you heard? Where have you heard that?
Just a couple of people that were they were riding. They were walking out and they heard that the mother, the father and the uncle all got seriously injured, possibly even died, and the daughter was the only one that survived.
Well, this is not the first time, as we heard from Trenton, that Dreamworld has been at the centre of a major safety investigation. This is by far the worst incident to unfold at the popular tourist attraction, but there have been several close calls over the past 35 years.
Australia's largest theme park opened in 1981. Today it has 40 rides, including 5 roller coasters.
All the happiness is right here at Dreamworld.
But its history is littered with incidents and mishaps. Most recently, a man was thrown from the famous log ride and nearly drowned. Last year, the Buzzsaw ride was closed due to safety concerns. In 2000, thrill seekers on the park's Wipeout ride were left hanging when the gearbox seized. In 1999, riders were given a giant shock on the giant drop when a piece of metal plummeted to the ground. 4 years earlier, 2 men were injured after plunging 10 metres from a cable car ride. Gold Coast amusement parks include SeaWorld, Wet n Wild and Movie World. They too have had their share of dramas. Last month, a SeaWorld roller coaster stalled, leaving riders scrambling to safety. Last year, thrill seekers had to be evacuated from the roller coaster twice in an hour after safety malfunctions, while a stunt at the SeaWorld ski show in 2002 caused mayhem when a runaway jet ski slammed into the audience. 4 people were taken to hospital with injuries, including fractures. And at Movie World, it's not just visitors that have been hurt, workers seriously injured by a pyrotechnics explosion. Gold Coast amusement parks tonight, all under a safety microscope.
And Dreamworld remains shut. It was shut at 4 p.m. this afternoon. Forensic crash units are on the scene, workplace health and safety and detectives all investigating this incident. So we heard from authorities there's not a lot of information they can give us at this time. They don't want to speculate, and much of the families of these victims, many members of the families of these victims haven't yet been